Hello, everybody. Welcome to the CasualCast, where we talk about all things video games and nerd things alike. I'm your host, Nick Mo, alongside my co-host, Wildio, a.k.a. Wildio TV on Twitch. So these first couple episodes are pretty much going to be more getting to know everyone that's part of the main menu and its goal becoming a top gaming brand. Let's get right into it. So the main menu is basically, we all kind of came up with it. It is more of a... this fucking dude.
The slow realization that it's like, wait a minute.
Robby's still in Christmas. He's just rotating. He's a Christmas tree.
I like how we're 15 seconds in and we're already giving the biggest middle finger to any audio listener. God, can I just apologize in advance to audio listeners? I'm an audio listener of most podcasts because I listen to them like while driving or at work. And it's the amount of times I've heard sorry audio listeners because they'll be like, check out this video. Or,
or like they say, yo, give a thumbs up. You're like,
And then next thing you know, I cause a 35 car pileup on I-90 because I let go of the steering wheel.
Yeah. Okay. So while Robbie's being a Christmas tree, the main menu is basically just a group of us friends just making content, whether it be the podcast, just funny gaming moments, and with the hope to end up possibly being a LAN center with a bar and games and just games everywhere.
So as my favorite Let's Player T-Pain once said, we're gamers, man.
Yeah, we are gamers. And today we have with us Robby, a.k.a. Arkive, or just
Poggers,
Robby.
Yeah.
I'm going to get banned now. I'm getting banned now. Thank you.
It's not.
You can't say Pog. You can say Pog.
Pog isn't banned, though.
They took off the emote, though. I thought that's like...
Just the emote. The
just
word
the emote.
And all the... Because they still have, like Pog Champ was the specific emote, but there's, like, other forms of Pog.
Yeah, like, because
there's other forms of Pog.
Yeah,
because Pog Champ was the actual emote. Then there was Poggers, which was, like, the Pepe one.
Yeah.
You know, like, it spirals out of control, but...
Yeah. Okay.
I have my own Pog emote over on twitch.tv/WildioTV. Drop a sub.
Pog Wildio.
Or just, follow me because I need 3 followers to my affiliate, please. I'm desperate.
It's not happening.
I'm
Okay.
not even followed.
What the That's cappuccino right there. Okay. All right.
No.
So let's actually get into what we're supposed to be talking about in this show. So, you guys, well, kind of. It's all of us, really.
Politics.
No. So, basically, how did we all meet each other? Like, I know we were younglings.
Man.
Anakin Skywalker slayed us all. But
well, it was this one time during a political meeting that
It's a very specific political meeting.
Yeah,
I won't say the name. We did wear white hoods, and it was pretty fun.
Oh my god.
That was quick.
Okay. Yes,
for legal reasons, that was a joke.
Yes.
For serious reasons, that was a joke.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Robby, do you want to explain how you met Ben and I when we were children?
Dude, honestly, if I'm being real, I know it was like elementary school or kindergarten or whatever.
It was kindergarten. You and I were in the same kindergarten class.
Yeah. Okay.
But
it was.
Oh, you guys were in the same kindergarten? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was being sent off by my mother, and she was like,
"Sent off.
Go make some friends." And I was like, "Hi," and Ben was the first person I saw, so
Wow.
I was punished.
Love at first sight.
God, my RNG was just the worst that day. You literally were just scanning the room, and then you went, "You, I choose you."
No, I didn't even have to scan the room. You were literally the first person I saw, I believe.
I was
that's
standing in the middle of the room. A ray of holy light was shining down upon me.
He was literally just arms out.
T-posing back in 2000.
Wait, was Zach in your class too?
Yes.
I mean, he was going to the same school.
Well, yeah,
I don't remember.
We all went to the same school.
He was in our kindergarten class.
He was in the same. So you met him obviously, and then.
Well, I think he was the second person I saw. So
probably at this point, and then
that's kind of how it went from there. And then I met you through Zach.
Yeah. And then wait, Ben, did you and Zach know we lived right next to each other, or like?
I like I said, that was kindergarten.
I don't remember either. I just remember going out in the backyard, being like, knock, knock, knock. Can Ben play?
I'd show up at
we
your
played
guys'
Pokemon.
just randomly, dude. It
Holds
wasn't
retractable lightsaber in hand.
Yep.
It was like late middle school when I realized you can't just go over to someone's house and be like, "Hey, let's hang out."
According to Dan, no. Yeah, you can. He
Yeah,
just
and
shows
well,
up.
during middle school, it was like, oh, I gotta be respectful, and then you got to high school and you just kick down the door.
Yep. Like,
I'm
hey,
eating
I'm
food.
here.
I'm gonna eat your food now.
Yeah. So we all pretty much were video gaming our entire lives, basically. I'm pretty sure. So, Robby, how exactly? What'd you say?
PS1 days, man.
Ugh, never had it.
Yeah,
Never had a
PlayStation.
PS1.
not a real gamer. Not
Dude,
a real
I
gamer
was
at all.
playing
I'm fake
Blue's
gamer.
Clues on there.
Wait, what? There was a Blue's Clues game?
Let's
That was
go.
the best game on
Yo,
PS1.
that's actually lit.
I think this means we have to do a playthrough of the Blues Clues.
We might have to.
Man.
Yeah.
I guess so.
What?
So, Robby, how exactly did you get into video games?
Blue's Clues.
Like that's what you remember
No.
being the first game you ever played?
I'm gonna okay. So this is how I kind of got into it. I mean, my parents were both pretty busy,
Uh-huh.
so they were like, we want you to be a smart boy,
Uh-huh.
so we're gonna put you on the computer. And you're
Uh-huh.
gonna play these educational video games.
And this is where you found RuneScape.
No, that wasn't until later. This was very early on. This had to be. I was like probably maybe like 5 or 6 when I first started. Like, and I would play. There was a Mr. Potato Head game on PC. There was a Clifford game.
Oh, Clifford.
That was just dude. It was the best. 'Cause
Watch
you could
out,
play
live action
soccer and
Clifford's
everything.
coming to a theater near you.
Dude, no, I'm scared, dude.
but
I don't like kaiju movies.
Yeah, those games were so much fun. And then I remember watching, my dad would play Need for Speed,
Mm-hmm.
or Star Wars games, like the really, really old ones. I mean, it was like Battlefront 1 when it was like new. So, I don't know when that came out. Was that like 2005 or something like that?
No, I think
Let's
Battlefront
fact check
2
this.
came out
The
in-
original
yeah.
Battlefront 1?
Yeah,
2004.
2004. So I remember that.
found the
I remember
PS4.
watching
Yeah,
those, and I was
2004,
like,
yeah.
"This is like the coolest thing ever!" Like, So I think the first like real non just educational game that I played was probably Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
Oh, that's a great one right
Okay.
there.
It's a good starter.
And-
It's a good starter game.
You know what? I still think it's the best Need for Speed game that's ever been made, and that was on PS2.
Dude, PS2 had bangers, dude.
Dude, they really did.
They were so
that
good.
one, I really think that was the prime of Need for Speed.
Mm-hmm.
But when I really got into it was my dad got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for his birthday.
What a
right?
game.
It
Dude,
begins.
he got it for his birthday, and he was gonna return it.
Whoa.
Now listen, I didn't know he was gonna return it,
Uh-huh.
so I opened the packaging, and he's like, "Well, shit, now I can't return
Yeah,
it."
now I gotta play this
So
damn
I was
thing.
like, well, now we gotta play it. So
1v1 me, Dad.
yeah, exactly. And that's when I got, so much better at games. Like that's
Mhm.
where all my first-person shooter stuff comes
Yeah.
in. And, I just remember sitting like in my room just playing Modern Warfare 2 against not even like I'd plug in 2 controllers, right?
Yeah, you can just
And-
boost.
and,
You get all the
I was-
camos.
Yeah,
And
I
the
was
local
well,
play.
you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it for multiplayer. You could get the camos for local.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I was like, I want all these.
Yeah,
camos
we didn't
for
know
local.
better. We just fucking boosted in local play.
We just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
That's
We just were
because
like,
that's
"Oh,
because
these
back
cam-"
then, back then they didn't have custom games. It was you were level 1 in local.
Yeah.
You had to level up.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
well, if my friends are
yeah,
coming over, I gotta have Red Tiger before
Yeah.
Nick does.
exactly.
Dude, gold didn't even
I
exist.
needed that fall camo. I
Gold.
needed that.
Yeah,
That was
fall.
I think,
Fall
was
was the
biggest-
gold. Fall
Yeah.
was the gold, and it wasn't even that cool. Blue and
That
red
was
tiger
great,
were so much better.
It was, but if you had fall, dude.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
you were
they
like the
knew.
coolest.
They knew. Like,
You didn't use fall because it was a good camo. You used it because it was the highest
Yeah.
camo.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So MW2 pretty much skyrocketed you into being the
That's pretty
gamer
much
you
it,
are
yeah.
now. And so Ben,
Um,
is there more Robbie, or is Ben want Ben's?
I think last thing is towards late elementary school, I want to say, is when I got into RuneScape, and
elementary
dude,
school
that game, I think that is the game I have more hours on
than anything
any
else.
other game.
Really?
Robbie, I actually remember us playing RuneScape in 3rd grade.
Holy
That-
shit!
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
pretty
Third
early.
grade.
We were playing RuneScape in 3rd grade, and I remember I was so excited when I got iron armor. Like,
Oh,
I
dude,
like, it's like you finally got to
I
ditch
remember
bronze.
you
You're like, I
walking
don't look.
around-
Oh god.
I remember you walking around in Mithril armor, thinking you're like the greatest of all time. And you're at
Dude, you didn't even have
full
diamond
rune.
armor, bro.
Bro, you need to shut
Dude, I
that
had
shit
full
up.
rune armor. We were all free to play boys.
I've
'cause,
never
you know,
played
we were
RuneScape in my life.
broke-ass.
We were literally 8 years old.
Yeah, literally.
I couldn't. It took me like a month to beat the Demon Slayer quest.
Dude, I would sit in the hill giants lair and just kill hill giants like days on end. And at the time you would make like that was like the best free to play money making method, and it was you'd make like 10,000 gold an hour or something like that.
Mhm.
And nowadays if you hop on RuneScape free to play, like the best thing you can make like 6 mil an hour.
Jesus, holy fuck, is that a lot?
I mean, it's not like a lot in comparison now because the game has inflation. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So, but like by comparison to, you know, if we're doing like percentage wise,
Mhm.
yeah, people are making a lot more than we did back in the day.
Yeah.
'Cause they have guides out now, you know?
It
Yeah.
doesn't help that they're also probably adults.
You
Oh
do,
my.
yeah.
We literally had to wait. We had to finish our math homework before we played RuneScape.
Facts. Never played
Dude, I would do
RuneScape though.
math homework while I was playing RuneScape. It was so good, dude.
Not me.
I love RuneScape.
All right, Ben.
Such
How
a
did
good game.
how
I
did
think
you
gotta
get
play it
into?
now.
I'm never playing that game. I'm sorry.
I think that's a challenge now. I think if we can get enough people to yell at you to play RuneScape, we gotta get
Maybe.
you to play RuneScape.
I'll think about it. If Game Fuel
Dude, I'll give
sponsors
you
this
10,000 gold
podcast, I
now.
will play RuneScape. How about that?
I will give you 10,000 gold right off the rip.
I don't know. No.
Like no problem.
No, I'm good.
Start you out.
I'm good.
I can't believe, Robbie, you went through
Alright.
that entire spiel without saying Iron Man, by the way.
Iron Man, by the way. You're right. I wasn't an Iron Man though. There was no Iron
There
Man
was not
mode
Iron
in
Man back
you know.
then. No, you weren't. You couldn't be an Iron Man
It
back
didn't
then.
exist.
Damn.
Brand new, and now they have like Ultimate Iron Man. They have. I know they're trying to get Group Iron Man to work. Sorry, I'm talking too much about RuneScape.
You really are, and I have no idea what
Uh,
you're talking about.
It's so good. Oh my god, what a
Alright.
game! What a grindy game.
Ben, how did you get into video games, and how long have you been
Um,
playing them for?
Funny enough, basically the exact same way Robbie did. My parents had a PlayStation 1, so. But funny enough, I didn't.
You didn't start with Cool Math for Kids, or whatever that.
Cool Math games.
Cool Math games and primary
No, I didn't-
games.
I didn't start there. Okay, that was
You
like 3 years
evolved
ago.
Yeah.
into those.
I evolved into
That
it.
was later. That was later.
I'm trying to think. Like the biggest 2 games we played on the PS1 was the Spyro trilogy
Mm-hmm.
and Crash Team Racing.
Crash Team.
Those
That's a
games
good
are
one.
so much.
That's a good
Like everyone in my family is pretty huge into games, except for my mom. She never really played a lot of games, but that was the one game she would always play was the Spyro trilogy, and so that was the kind of a game we could all like. We were all
Yeah.
trying to 100% the game together.
one. Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't my system though. While that was the system I grew up on, that wasn't mine. So my
Yeah.
first one was actually a Game Boy Advance SP.
Oh.
Gotta love that thing. I got that with
That's the
Pokemon.
flip one, right? Or no,
That
you
is
have the.
I have
Oh,
one.
okay.
I have
Okay.
one here. It's
I
not
had,
my
I had
original,
one of those.
Yeah, I had the platinum one.
Okay.
And then so Justin got he had a blue one. I forgot the name of the color.
Yeah. I know what you're
He had
talking
like,
about. I think I had the blue one too. I had blue or red. I don't remember.
but my very first game that I owned, this was my game, was Pokemon Sapphire.
Damn.
And then I actually still have the exact same Torchic from my very first playthrough. It is currently in Pokemon Sword, which I think, first of all, I'm just going to go on a limb and say all of you Gen 1ers and all of you hashtag bring back the Natdex people.
Shut up.
Shut. Because the fact that I can have a Game Boy Advanced SP from what I got that in probably 2004.
Had to been like 4 or 5. Let me see when it came out.
Or whenever it came out. Well, I got it when Pokemon Sapphire came out. The fact that I can have a Pokemon on that cartridge, and here it's literally on my Nintendo Switch right now, is mind-boggling to me. It's the exact same one. It has ribbons from every single champion, like every single Hall of Fame, except for Gen 5. I never brought it through Gen 5, which is a bit annoying.
We'll go back and do it. You can't now.
But why
the Game Boy SP came out in February 2003.
2003. Okay. Well, wait. When did Sapphire come out? When did Sapphire come out?
2002.
What?
Said November 21st, 2002.
Then yeah, I probably got it in 2003. Then I guess
you were 4 years old when you got your Game Boy.
I couldn't read.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yo, what's this little chicken doing?
Hey, no one reads the dialogue, anyways.
No, I couldn't. Not only the dialogue, I'm sitting like, scratch with that
chicken.
It just does the little animation, and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the start of it. Is that I had my own thing, and it didn't help that it was a handheld, so it's like I wasn't.
You brought it everywhere.
I was bringing it everywhere. I had a backlit screen. I was privileged, okay? I was privileged. I had a backlit screen. I didn't have to sit there with a flashlight and be like, I just need to find Zapdos. But it basically spiraled out of control from there. The first console though that I owned was a PlayStation 2. That was my uncle got me one for my birthday. Funny enough, he got me the version that came with the online expansion slot. I had
never
the
Wi-Fi version of it. I know they all had Ethernet ports, or they're not all.
No, it was LAN cables.
Yeah. It was only LAN cables. Yeah.
I remember that. It was online, but you had to do it through phone cables.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't have Wi-Fi back then.
And I literally never hooked that thing up to the internet once.
I don't think I ever did mine either.
It came with ATV Off-Road Fury 2, so I mean that's a good trade-off.
That's a good game too, man. That's a banger too.
Funny enough, I ended up later on getting ATV Off-Road Fury 3, but that was years later.
Mm-hmm.
That one is good, but I still have more nostalgia for the second one.
2's the best.
And I actually 2 years ago, I actually went out and bought ATV Off-Road Fury 1. Haven't taken it out of the box yet. It's still in the case.
Oh, Schlaka, what's up, buddy? I'm in the chat. Nintendo 64 gamers. I don't know. Did any of you guys play Nintendo 64?
The first time I played an N64 was like 4 years ago when my brother bought one because he wanted to play Super Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie.
Wait, well, the Nintendo 64, I think I had the Super Nintendo 64.
You had a Super Nintendo because you would play Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, and I'm 99% sure you had Where's Mario?
Probably. I don't remember, bro. I just blew in the cartridge every time it wouldn't work.
Look, I'm just saying I had the best childhood when it comes to video gaming because I had a PS2. I would go to your house for a GameCube, and then
I had the GameCube.
And then my other friend had an Xbox, so it's like I could do anything.
We just did anything you wanted to.
I go to your house to play Double Dash. I play Sonic Heroes at my house. I got Halo over at my friend's house, but he was too scared to fight the flood, so he just played the first mission of Halo 2 over and over again. He's like, we can't get to the next level. It's just too scary. I'm like, bro, like let's just keep playing. He's like, no, let's just do the first mission again. I'm like, I hate this spaceship now.
That's funny.
But that's basically where it ended up spiraling out of control. It's kind of also where I got my love for retro consoles. I think at this point I have 15 consoles. They're not all plugged in. They're mostly in storage for right now because I just don't have the space for them. I would love for one day to have them all hooked up, but like off the top of my head, I've got an NES, a Super Nintendo, 2 GameCubes. Sold my Wii U sadly.
Wii U sucks. That console is garbage.
It was a waste
Thing's
of time.
terrible. Never even bothered with it.
Right. I got a Switch. I have a modded original Xbox, a couple 360s. Technically, I don't have an Xbox One. I've got a PS1, PS2. Sold my PS3 to get a PS4, so that's a shame.
I'm doing the same for the 5 though.
Yeah, PSP, 3DS, Game Boy Advance. So it's like I've just been kind of collecting all the consoles because I've like I said, I never got to play the GameCube like on my own. It was never a system I owned, so it was fun to be able to.
I always had it.
That's
part of mine spiraling out of control. Oshlaka in the chat does say though, Ben, one of your favorite games, Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Heroes
iconic
is
game.
best. Sonic Heroes is the best 3D Sonic game, and if you disagree with me, I'm just gonna have to shut down the studio.
Robby, did you have a GameCube ever? I don't think you did.
No, dude.
You guys weren't really a Nintendo house.
I never really did Nintendo. My brother's really into Nintendo, but I was. I mean, besides like the DS, I never really played any, games.
Yeah, let's be honest. It didn't matter what like your affiliation was with video gaming. You had a DS.
Everyone had a fucking DS.
Everyone had a DS.
Everybody had a DS.
And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the best thing about the DS.
Nintendo's.
Was when you had a school field trip.
Oh yeah.
School field.
Robby, we were thinking of the
One
exact
kid
same
had Mario Kart.
Everyone could play, right?
Everyone joined that Mario Kart game. Yeah, absolutely, dude.
No. Okay, here.
And Nintendogs, bro. You ever revisit your Nintendogs park? They're all gone. All your dogs are gone.
I never played Nintendo.
You never played it? Oh.
No, I didn't play it, my guy. Okay, I remember this so vividly. So this was 2nd grade, all right? We were on a field trip to the Milwaukee Zoo. So that
was a classic field trip right there.
How long of a drive is that?
About 2 hours, if that,
2
give or
hours?
take, hour and a half.
We're in a school bus for let's say 2 hours.
Oof.
And the second everybody sits down, you can hear the simultaneous clap. You know, like everyone sits down, and you hear 30 just everyone's in yes. And no one says a word, but everybody joined the same Picto chat room.
Oh my god! I remember this.
Here's the kicker. The school bus that had because there were multiple buses.
Yeah,
we were connecting to the kids in the bus behind.
Yeah, because you're so close. It was catching everything.
And
that's
then
awesome.
Everyone started freaking out because one person said "bitch" in.
Oh
Picto
no!
Like, you can't do that.
Get him out of here.
We're like, whoa,
ban.
Right there. She might be looking over my shoulder, and she'll think, "Oh, she's gonna take my DS away," and then I have to go
then my mom's gonna kick my ass.
Mom's gonna kick my ass. Where'd you learn that word? I'm like, I didn't say it. And they don't understand how Picto chat works, so they think I said it.
Yep.
It's on your DS.
But I didn't say it. But it's there. It's there, Timmy.
It's there. Next thing you know, Timmy never saw his DS again.
No, he never saw anything again. Are you done explaining your video game story, Ben? Or do you have more to add?
I guess that's about it. I think I've gotten through.
So PS2 ignited your spiral to video game disorder.
I'd say so. If anything, it'd be the 360.
Yeah.
We were kind of out of, like, we didn't play a lot of games. It was mostly just what we had at the time. I didn't buy a lot of games. But then one of the guys my dad worked with let him borrow his 360 and Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Wait, he just let him borrow a 360 like that?
Like, yeah, for like the weekend. He's like, yeah, I'm off for the weekend. You want it? He's like, okay. And seeing that good, like, first of all, because like it was pretty revolutionary when it came
COD
out.
4 is like the revolutionary Call of Duty. It's like where everything changed for it.
It was the first modern Call of Duty. It kicked off the modern shooter genre, where at that time it was all World War II shooters, which started with Medal of Honor. It was all. I mean, think of COD 1,
modern shooter, right?
It
Like,
was, yeah, pretty much, yeah. It was
Even
like the
on-
first Call of Duty that had like the custom classes, or like shooter in that. Like I'm pretty sure shooter in general had like the
I'm
custom
talking
classes
about like
and
a
shit.
modern day like war
Yeah.
scenario like, at all.
I mean, I believe it was, yeah.
I think there were just like a small, like I know, like the original Rainbow Six games were all pretty modern. But then again, that's not the, like I wouldn't. It's hard to put that in the same genre. Yeah. The first Rainbow Six games came out for PC, and then they were horribly ported to the PlayStation 1, which I have one of them. It's not good. I'm sorry.
I played them on the PSP, so you know.
Oh my.
Tom Clancy's
The first Rainbow Six game came out August 21st, 1998.
Told you.
There was one Rainbow Six that was like it was almost like a turn-based thing. Like you'd give orders to your squad to like move to certain positions. And
That was the original Rainbow Six. It was like you had like it kind of like Siege. You had a prep phase, but that was drawing out where your like your AI. You would have to draw out where your AI squad members would walk to if they would interact with like doors and stuff. So COD 4.
COD 4 came out in 2007.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, COD 4 definitely kicked off like my love of like FPS games.
Shit, yeah.
Cause like I played like Big Red One. Like I think I picked it up after.
Big Red was a classic.
Finest Hour though.
Finest Hour.
Finest Hour sucks. No, I'm sorry.
Big Red One's better.
Big Red One was so good.
Yeah.
Ben, I got a game for you that I think you're forgetting. Was a big part. It was a big part of my childhood, at least, and I'm pretty sure it was yours as well. Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah, and Rock Band. Band, bro.
I wish
we'd always go to Robby's house to play Rock Band and Guitar Hero.
Well, that was later, but Guitar Hero 2, man, I played that for like months.
Funny enough, I actually started with Guitar Hero 3, and then I went back to Guitar Hero 2 and Rocks the 80s. Actually, I think
Rocks the 80s is great, dude. I love that one.
Funny enough, I'm pretty sure the name of the game is actually Rock the 80s. Or no, is it Rocks the 80s? I think it's Rocks the 80s. I don't know. The name is not correct. That's all I know. But I backwards. But yeah, I had a huge love of Guitar Hero. It doesn't help that I listen to basically all of my dad's music, which is metal and rock. So like when they played when you see 1 at the end of Guitar Hero 3, it's like, oh, I already know this song. I already know what I'm in for. I'm going on to easy. And I'm very happy to say that I still enjoy Guitar Hero from time to time, especially with the development of Clone Hero and being able to import like any song you want, having custom songs. It's fun to still be able to just plug in a guitar and play it from time to time. But yeah, that was definitely a fun.
Have you seen that? It's a new game from them. That's like a mixing game. Like I forgot what it was called.
What, DJ Hero? That was already out.
What? No. It's like what DJ Hero should have been.
Oh.
DJ Hero was kind of fun though.
DJ Hero was Guitar Hero with less buttons.
Yeah, it was fun though. They had some bangers on that. We can't mention them, bro. You know, DMCA.
Yeah, can't even. Yeah, we're already gonna get DMCA because I referenced Metallica.
Yep. Fuck.
All right. All over.
So, my video game story comes from. Pretty sure the first game I ever played was a Mario game on the Super Nintendo.
If my memory serves me right, you are talking about Super Mario World.
I'm pretty sure it's Super Mario World. That sounds actually like.
And I definitely remember playing Super Mario Kart.
It was definitely Super Mario World, then Mario Kart, and then I don't know who the hell bought this GameCube, but a GameCube showed up at my house, and me and my mom and my brother would just play Pac-Man World 2 pretty much all day and night when we're not at school.
I love that game.
It was Fuser, by the way. That was the
game. Okay. That's what Schlock is talking about. He said Fuser, and I'm like, what the fuck are you saying, brother? Okay, Fuser's a new game? Okay. Gotcha.
It looks pretty good. So.
Yeah? I've never heard of it.
Dude, you can mix Never Gonna Give You Up with, like, Metallica songs, and it is
Oh, like the game allows you to mix things?
Yeah, you're like
Okay.
playing in front of a crowd, and you have
Uh-huh.
to make a mix of
Oh, you're.
songs.
Oh,
Like,
okay. So you're a
yeah,
DJ.
yeah, exactly. It's what
Gotcha.
DJ Heroes should
Should have
have been.
been. Okay.
I have
Yeah.
a better name
Gotcha.
for this, guys.
Okay.
You already have the hero brand.
So I went from the GameCube, and then we just played many GameCube games from there. Then we got a PS2, played some Battlefront 2 Classic, the best Star Wars game ever created. If you don't agree, you're just stupid. I'm sorry. And then basically we went over to Robby's house here, and he showed us Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
That was
And
it for Nick.
that
He
was it
gone.
for me, and now I'm obsessed with Call of Duty. I
He's never
literally,
played another game besides Call of Duty.
basically, I literally forced my mom into getting me a 360 so I could play Call of Duty. Me and my brother would just argue back and forth who gets the fucking. Mom, it's my turn on the Xbox type shit. But Zach would never let me play my Xbox. So I just want to 1v1 him on Rust every day. He wouldn't want to run 1v1 me on Rust every day, and
Dude,
it
yeah,
pissed me off.
I didn't have internet when Modern Warfare 2 was out. Like,
No, we had
didn't
local
have,
play. That's all we had. We didn't have
That was it?
online.
There was no online. What?
No, it was. You just needed that adapter, and then we didn't know about that.
Dude. Oh
No.
my God, we had no idea.
Yeah.
I was begging my parents for like months for like, hey, let's get internet. I want to play this game with other people online.
Yeah. I remember
was
my first
crazy.
the first router that entered our house is this tiny square. I was like, does it have Wi-Fi?
All right, I have a quick story. It's a little tangent.
Okay.
It involves RuneScape, so I'm
Oh,
sorry
God.
for this. I was playing it. I had like 300K, right? Like I was rich for the time period. right? Absolutely rich. And I'm walking around in full rune armor, and I walk into this cave because I'm like exploring, you know. And there's like this giant troll in there, or it was like it was a giant. It was a moss giant, right? And I'm like, oh shit, I'm not gonna survive this. So I start to run away, and then the phone rang.
Does that mean your internet cut out?
My internet cut out entirely.
Oh no.
And
Damn phone
died.
lines.
And I died. I lost all
that
of
is
my
tragic.
money. I lost all of my armor. I cried for about 2 hours.
I believe it.
Okay.
I believe it.
That
Wait,
that's
I have a
bad.
wait. I have a.
But that's crazy,
I-
man.
I feel like we can do a quick. We can make this tangent work. I want to add the one of the saddest gaming moments for me, for my childhood. I personally do. Other than kart racers, I personally do not care for racing games. Just never really was my thing, except for one, which was Gran Turismo 3 for the PS2. Which actually, the Gran Turismo series is what spawned my absolute love for Dodge Vipers. But I remember me and my dad grinded that game so long. Like you had to play so far to get like your first race car, because like when you start the game, the only car you can afford is a Volkswagen Beetle. So like you start from a Beetle.
2003 Honda Civic.
Hey, bro, you hating on Honda Civics?
Yeah.
This
2003.
is not a Prius.
What I am.
But we finally bought our race car. We're the king of the world.
We're
We
like
got
Pog
normal
champ,
races.
Pog champ.
And then my dad says, "What are you saying, you absolute psychopath? What does Pog champ mean? It's 2005." and then go to bed. That day I wake up the next day, and I go to play some, and next thing you know, there's no save file.
Oh no, you never saved.
No. The last person that touched the PlayStation was my brother.
Justin deleted it.
Oh.
He got jealous and deleted it. Jay Shmoney deleted the account.
Deleted my save for Gran Turismo 3 because I look and the only car I have is a Volkswagen Beetle.
Hey man, that's iconic though. That car's a vibe.
You want to take that? You want to do the Indy 500?
Yeah.
In a Beetle? You gotta take. You literally have to go into the pit every other lap.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Now
That was a rough run.
All right, Robbie. We're gonna get into our favorite games of all time here. So I hope you're ready for this question.
Oh no.
I think he's already been
You guys
answering
should
that.
go
first.
first.
What is your favorite solo game to play? Like story mode, you're only on your own. Like what is that
That
game?
is my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna go last because I'm gonna take a while with mine. So
All
we
right,
run
Ben,
out
do
of
you
time.
know?
Favorite.
It can be like a franchise too. Like that works.
Crazy enough, I'm actually gonna go recent. So compared to like when we've been talking about older games,
Mm-hmm.
I actually might go out on a limb and say Metal Gear Solid 5.
Dude, you played that game so much.
I sunk so many hours into Phantom Pain because, in my opinion, that is the greatest stealth game ever made.
Never played it.
It's like because the Metal Gear Solid series as a whole is really good. They revolutionized. Actually, basically, they invented the stealth genre. Like everyone thought when they first made the series, it's like the point of gaming is to just like every game
Arcade
was
shooters.
arcade shooters. You play some Galaga, and I'm just gonna shoot every single spaceship. No one wants to not shoot in a game, but that was the point. It was a stealth game, and after every iteration, they basically just kept nailing it every time, just getting it better and better. And MGS5 just completely went off, just off the rails with it. I mean, it was just insane. Like I think the biggest example was like enemies would begin to react to how you would complete missions. So like what I would do is I would always bring a tranquilizer dart sniper rifle and I just land headshots and knock people out because I don't want to kill them because you get a higher bonus. If you do that enough, the soldiers start wearing helmets. Like you can't headshot them anymore.
So it goes off of like what you're actually doing. It'll like read.
Or
and then,
if you run in guns blazing, they'll have more guards with longer patrol times, and they'll have ballistic shields. It's it's crazy how much depth that goes in. Like you can, sabotage. You can sabotage stuff to ruin comms for the rest of the area. Like it was such a look. It wasn't a good Metal Gear game. Like when it comes to the story, it kind of left an infinite number of questions. But as the game as a whole was, I think the gameplay was a masterpiece.
Robby, have you played it?
I beat every mission on S tier, and
I definitely did not do that.
Do you agree it is a fantastic game?
I do agree. I think though, I will say, Ben, like the enemies react to what you're doing, right? But the one thing they could never react to was the frickin' rocket fist. As soon as you got that,
God, that was so good.
It was the cheesiest thing ever, but
Is that like Mando's wrist rockets?
No, you would literally shoot your arm.
Yeah, imagine the wrist rocket, but it's your entire arm from your forearm down. So like you would literally, because at the beginning of the game, you wake up from a coma and you realize that you lost your arm. So you have this little hook arm, and then you get an upgraded biomechanical arm, and you can upgrade it to where you can
literally shoot your arm as a rocket.
Your arm, and it fly you get like a third-person view where the rocket's flying around, and it doesn't lose momentum when it hits people. So you can just hit somebody, they'll get knocked down.
Oh, and it'll just keep going.
And it just keeps going.
You can remote control it. And
that's
but
awesome.
it just one hit would knock down any enemy and knock them out. You know. So you have to do the missions where you need no enemy interaction. Like that's one of the objectives of that game in particular. Haven't played the other Metal Gear games, but for this one it was no contact, so you were never even seen, and you didn't kill any enemies or anything like that. Like you did in a perfect stealth, I think it was. But that was what you needed to do to be or to do the best for the mission.
Gotcha.
So that rocket arm was stupid though.
The rocket arm. And because I actually did 2 full playthroughs of MGS5, and actually it took me to halfway through my second playthrough to realize you can actually break open the cardboard box and use it as a sled.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The cardboard box it's a meme in Metal Gear Solid. I mean, it was.
Isn't it in Smash? They put it in
Yes,
Smash too, right?
It's one of his
Yeah.
taunts.
That's what I thought.
I believe it started with Metal Gear Solid 1, which, first of all, it's not the first Metal Gear game. This is the first 3D Metal Gear Solid. It's the first 3D Metal Gear game. But that was always the thing, is like you were supposed to be able to use a cardboard box to like you hide in it and you can sneak around. It's like people they'll see it, but they won't be like, that's a person. They'll be like, that's a box, and then they'll come investigate.
That's cool.
So they actually updated it in MGS5 to where so before it was literally you hide in the box or you get out of the box. That was it. Now it was you could hide in the box, you can pop out of the top of it, shoot somebody, then hide back in the box.
And they still won't see you.
You could fold the box. You could have a cardboard
cutout. So what I'm hearing is that this game's theme song should have been The Box.
Yes, exactly. But no, like you could actually have a print of a bikini clad woman on the side of it, and you could lay the box out flat, and guards will just be like, they'll be like on patrol, and they'll go, "What's that?" And they'll run over, and then they'll be like, "Women," and then you pop out and shoot them.
Nice.
One of the other things is that if you
the best part about the box though, there's like Nick, the fast travel in this game
was through the box, wasn't
how
it?
you get around.
Oh, I forgot.
There's fast travel points,
Uh-huh.
and you get in the box.
They
Uh-huh.
aren't.
They're like cargo pickup points, right?
It's cargo pickup areas. Imagine if you wanted to fast travel, so you went to UPS.
They shipped you there?
Literally mailed
They
you.
shipped you there? That's awesome. That's great. So Ben's favorite single player game goes to Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yes.
Robbie, do you have yours or you want me to go?
You go.
I'm pretty sure you guys both know mine. It's God of War. The whole series, every single one of them. Only single player game I've probably ever played that's not a Mario game. Or Pac-Man World 2.
I'll be honest. I thought you were gonna say Super Mario Galaxy.
I never played it. I watched Zach play it. I never played it myself. I know. I played Odyssey though, and I fucking loved Odyssey. That game was a lot of fun.
And I don't even know why you're surprised though.
You got me there. Well,
Okay, Zach's like favorite game ever is Mario Galaxy and Sunshine. He like played the shit out of those, so I pretty much just watched him play it because it was his turn on the Xbox or the whatever console they were on, Wii, and the what was it, GameCube GameCube was Sunshine. But I have been replaying Sunshine on that Switch pack thing that you can get.
See, now, in Nick's defense, I have not played Sunshine yet because
Sunshine's
I
so
didn't have a
good.
GameCube.
Sunshine's
I
good.
basically, I started with Galaxy, then kind of went back now that I've gotten the older systems, but I started with Galaxy. But.
So, Robbie, what's your favorite single player game of all time?
Oh boy! All right.
Don't say Cyberpunk.
It's not. It's definitely. It's not.
I feel like it's a Fallout game.
You are correct in that. I think I've told you guys.
Fallout New Vegas.
No,
New
it's gonna be
Vegas.
it's gonna be New Vegas.
You played that game a lot.
I was maybe about 10 seconds away. I was this close to saying 76 and seeing your reaction.
That game's
Also
like $5 now, isn't it?
Not worth it.
It's
like Anthem. You go to
not even
GameStop,
worth
get
the
Anthem
$5.
for $2.
I played through Anthem. It was a fun game, but
Overhyped.
Fallout New Vegas.
Yep.
Fallout New Vegas is the greatest game of all time, hands down.
Did it
No
win
one
an
can tell me
award?
otherwise.
Did it win like a game award? Or was that not a thing back then?
I have
don't even
no
know.
idea. I don't even know, dude. I know they had like E3 and stuff. So
Yeah,
maybe
I don't know.
they had like
I don't think the Game
awards.
Awards were around
But-
though.
New Vegas was because the thing in that game that makes me love it so much is the amount of freedom they give the player. You could do anything in that game that you wanted to do, like it, and like one of the key things is a lot of these single player games or whatever. There's like a
Linear.
character or multiple characters that it's like you can't kill them.
Yeah.
They're invincible. You know? In this game, they had backup. Like there was a way the story could still work, even if you killed everyone in the game.
Was Fallout
Like-
the first open world type games to come out, or were there?
No, I'm
Just-
sure there were other
No.
ones.
Okay.
But it was the best one for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Never played a Fallout game either.
but I mean, like you wouldn't even need to be on a mission or anything. Like if you wanted to immediately right out of the gate, as soon as you started the game and you woke up because you got shot in the head, there's nothing you can do to prevent that.
Yeah.
But you wake up and you're patched up. You can go to New Vegas and just kill the man in charge of the entire, New
And the
Vegas.
story would still work.
You could go to Caesar, the head of Caesar's Legion, Caesar, like himself.
Yeah.
Shoot him in the head. This story works. You could go to, the NCR, which is the other faction in the game. Kill all of them. The story still works. Like there's always a way the story works, no matter what you do.
Interesting.
Whatever decisions you make. Plus, it hits you with some really there's some moral questions in certain things, like certain places in the game where it's
moral question: do I shoot this man?
Yes or no?
No, but it's so there's this one mission in the game where it's you find out these farmers are struggling in this NCR camp basically, and they need to meet their quota, otherwise the farm's going to get shut down. All these farmers are going to lose their jobs and basically probably end up dying.
Oh, that's good.
So you have to investigate it. So you're sent to the NCR guy who's in charge of the investigation, and he's go into this vault to find out what's going on. So you go down there and realize that there's people in the vault stealing the water because they need it to live. And you basically have to decide, do I want to give the water to these people, or do I want to let the farmers have it? One of them is something bad's going to happen.
Something's going to happen.
So, but then no matter what you choose, you end up going back and realize that the guy who you were supposed to talk to at some point had been killed by that NCR investigator, and he was covering up the whole thing. And you have to choose to turn him in because he's trying to siphon water too. There's all this whole mess of things that you have to go through, and there's no right decision in anything. It's just what you think is
Butterfly
right.
effect.
Yeah, exactly. And it plays a part of the story too. The overall story
could have been solved if you just made an infinite water source. Forehead.
Yeah.
Just.
Or you just shot yourself in the brain at the start of the game.
I mean, you can do that.
Wait, actually, you can actually. That's actually wild.
You probably not shoot yourself in the head, but you could blow yourself up with dynamite or something.
Also, I just like to note that my camera, the train just drove by and my camera is shaking. So no, I am not in the middle of an earthquake. There is.
Yes, he is in Minnesota. He's in an earthquake. All right, so now that we know everyone's favorite.
Hold on. Last thing about the game. This is it. This was the first game to incorporate skills that impacted dialogue more than just a speech skill.
Gotcha.
If you were good at explosives, there's a guy at the beginning of the game who's I'll give you explosives for this fight, but I need to know you're good with them.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a high enough
the
skill
level
he's not
isn't
give
that.
it to you.
That's cool.
But you can literally beat the game by having a high enough barter skill. You can win the game. You can skip the entire final fight if you just strike a deal with the main bad guy and just tell him, hey, this is how it is. You're gonna have to go back, and we're just gonna stop all the fight. And he's gonna be like, oh, well, you make a good point. I'm gone. Bye. And that's it.
Fair.
It's fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. So now that we know everyone's favorite single player game, what's everyone's favorite games to play with your friendos?
I have 2 answers.
Could be casual games. Could be your favorite game, sweating your ass off.
I think the game I had the most fun with that we played together. I'm gonna have to go with Call of Duty Ghosts.
I did not play Ghosts with you guys. That's all you guys. Well, I played Extinction a little bit with you guys.
I think that was the Call of Duty we played the most multiplayer with together.
I was still on the box.
Yeah, sadly. I'm just trying to think look. I know that's not everyone's favorite COD. Everyone either puts it in the middle of the road or they put it at the bottom
It's
of
a
their
really
list.
underrated Call of Duty though.
I like it.
It's
Look,
actually
all right,
pretty.
I'm just saying they need to bring back Blitz. It's a fun game mode. I'm just saying.
Uplink.
You shut. Ball. You win the ball.
Hey man, bring back jetpacks. AW2 next year.
All right, Nick. I know where you live. You know, it might be 4 hours away, but you are not within smiting distance.
So Call of Duty
No.
Ghost is your favorite game?
Ghost because, like, I want to say Black Ops 2, but for some reason I don't remember enough of me playing multiplayer online.
Yeah, with everyone. Yeah. We did a lot of like the 2v2s at your house, split screen and shit. Yeah.
That was probably like my favorite local game to play. But Ghosts, we definitely did the most multiplayer out of. I remember us just complete. You get there, Robby?
Robby's a Christmas tree again.
I think that's the one we did the most multiplayer, and I just remember we would all game share with each other, so only half of us had to buy season passes.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
I remember doing the clan wars.
Dude, clan wars need to come back, dude. Those things were so fun.
It was so much fun.
You saw a 6-stack, you're like, yo, we gotta win this game though. We need these 30 points. Like, we gotta go hard.
I remember going on my Windows 8 computer, and they had a like
it was like an app, wasn't it?
It was a Clan Wars app,
yeah.
so like you could like go against other clans, and it was I just remember just going in there, picking up a Vector, and then just slaughtering.
Good old Vector.
And then the Ripper came out, and I didn't care what people said. I ran lobbies with the Ripper because
the Ripper was good as hell.
It was busted.
Yeah.
I think it was like, oh, it was modular. You got the
it's
AR
like you didn't even need to switch it to AR though, because the sub could shred at range too, because of the fire rate.
Yeah, no, the AR mode was useless. You used it to meme on people,
Yeah.
and I didn't care. I didn't care what people said. Like I was just gonna run lobbies because who cares? I was at that age where it's like I just want to be good at the game. I was what to be 4?
Call of Duty Ghost.
14? I was 14.
I think you guys are 14. Yeah, I was like 12, 13.
I remember I actually got invited to join a clan. I don't remember their name at all. I got invited to join their clan because I played with a 5-stack of them, and I was doing better than all of them every match. And they're like, "Yo, you want to join?" And I'm like,
okay.
as a kid, you know,
Mom,
being like,
Mom.
people like me because I'm good at Call of Duty. Sign me up.
Mom, I got asked to join a clan.
And then they're like, all right, we're gonna talk to the because remember, this was before gaming teams. This was clans.
Yeah, this was all clans, sniping clans, and it was sniping teams, but like clans were like the pub stuff.
Yeah, but it was like you didn't say you were part of an organization.
No, you
didn't
said
say
I'm
you
a
were part of
clan, bro.
They were all clans, and it was like we gotta talk to our clan leader. I'm like, this is getting like clan with a K levels of weird. Like,
whoa. Family
like,
podcast. Family podcast.
And he's like, I forgot how he's like, oh, you're like 14. Yeah, you're not joining.
Oh, I rember that shit, dude. Oh, you have to be 18.
You have to be 18. I'm running.
Yeah, it's like, bruh, 1v1 me.
I was like, I'm literally doing better than your top 5 people. Like, let me play. And he's like, no. I'm like, no. Then.
All right.
So yeah, I'd have to say Ghost. I think I just have the most nostalgia for playing online with it.
Fair enough. Robby, what is yours? Favorite game to play with your friendos?
Oh man, you guys. I don't know if you guys really. I mean, I think you guys might have played a little bit of this. But the original Destiny.
I played the shit out of the original Destiny. I don't think I played with you much, but me, Cole, and Braden, we played it a lot until the first expansion came out. That none of us wanted to pay for it. So
I played through like the first 2 or 3 expansions with a group of guys.
Yeah.
And dude, there were like it was so cool because like every day you'd get on the same like I had the group that I was with.
You just
like,
knew everyone was on, yeah.
They were on every day. Like it was like, oh, you're hopping on. All right, cool. You know, we already got the group going. But man, I just remember running the raid for the first time in that game, and one of my friends that I would play with like every day on there, he had done the raid like 7 times already.
Jesus.
And the weapon that everyone was after was from the final boss. It was called the Vex Mythoclast, and it was the like PvP dominator. Like
Yeah.
if you had this weapon, you would go like double
You'd
positive
go
just for having
sicko
it.
mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if you were good with it, you like it was
Yeah.
just absolutely, it was OP, broken, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he had run it 7 times, and he hadn't gotten it yet. And this was his 8th
Damn.
time, and he was running it with me.
Little Robby
And
rocks around.
they, dude, they were all. I was getting carried. I had no idea
Yeah.
what I was doing. I was getting completely carried through this raid.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Vault of Glass, the first one.
Yeah, I did that. That one's
And
fun.
yeah, and I went through the whole raid, beat the boss, and I got the Vex Mythoclast on my first try.
Little Iceman Rob coming in clutch.
Absolutely carried, and my friend that I was playing with, this is his 8th time running it. He didn't get it again. He didn't talk to me for a week.
I believe it. I believe it.
We talked every day
I believe
for
it.
like 2 months, and he didn't talk to me for a week after I got that, dude.
I believe
Until he
it.
could run the raid again.
That's funny. Isn't that like the only thing you really
Oh.
needed from that raid too? Was that gun and then a couple pieces of armor?
There was that. There was a handgun that was really good, and
Mhm.
all the armor was decent. But yeah, that was the thing that everyone wanted.
Yeah. So
So,
Destiny
yeah, it
and
was-
Call of Duty Ghosts.
Given Robbie's answer, I'm not going to go into detail, but there's a chance. I won't say I'm changing my answer,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm definitely going to add Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh yeah, I was surprised one of you
Yeah.
didn't say GTA.
I can't. I didn't even think about.
You just
that,
have
But,
you guys play that name.
I didn't really enjoy it that much. If I'm being
yeah.
honest.
I didn't play it much either.
Just like doing
level
the
19.
Remember we played the same mission over and over again because it was the fastest, easiest way to get money, and it still wasn't a lot of money. Us doing the what it was the LS River race. We would just do that for hours on end. Oh my god!
I know me and Andy did the custom map multiplayer game mode where you just had to leave like a rubber band around your controller.
I never did that.
Overnight. Just
There's
continue
so
walking
many like
forward,
money glitches.
and we got to like level 100 like overnight
Oh jeez.
from doing that.
Nah, see, I got
'Cause
to
it was
level
just
100
rubber
legit,
band.
except for the exploits I used.
Oh, it was not legit at all for me, dude.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I think.
But I didn't. I mean, the heists were cool, but they were like,
Okay.
you know, it's not on Destiny's level. It's not at that level of
I don't think it's
like
supposed to be at
raids,
that
man.
level.
Raids are so cool.
I
Yeah.
played maybe 4 hours of Destiny 2, and I'm like, this game ain't for me.
Destiny 2 is literally Destiny 1. It's the same game.
It just wasn't. It was.
Destiny 1. The magic of Destiny 1 was lost in Destiny 2. I think that was the issue with it.
Destiny
I
1
just
was so
don't-
much
I-
better.
Destiny
Well,
1 was
I think it's just the genre.
so
I think
new.
it's the genre as a whole. I don't really find looter shooters that entertaining because
Mhm.
my mentality is you're using a gun that's good until it's not, and then guess what? New
Yeah,
gun.
now you gotta
Alright,
find a
use it
new one.
until it's good. Like
Well, see, Ben, the main appeal for me for Destiny was the raids.
You
'cause
could
they-
grind. This kid
wasn't
played
about, like, the
RuneScape.
No, it wasn't about the loot in the raids though. Like it was like here's like they don't tell you anything in the raids. It's not like a straightforward
Mhm.
mission. It's like you get sent into this room and you have no idea what you're doing, but there's 4 stone pillars and you're like, what do we do with these pillars? You know, and you have to figure it out. You need to learn, or you need to watch a 3-hour YouTube video explaining every section of the raid,
Yep.
which is what I did every time. But it was so much fun because it was like it's not just like, hey, go here, kill these things, and
Yeah.
get loot. It was go here, coordinate with your team, find where everyone's position on the team should be, like, you know, and so many different areas in those raids that it was a puzzle that you had to figure out.
Yeah.
It was so cool coming up with strategies and working as a team because the raids in that were unforgiving. If one person didn't do their job correctly, the entire 6-man team would all die.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I just ran the raid recently with a couple friends, the Destiny 2 one, probably about a month ago, the Leviathan one, and I think it took us around 6 hours to do.
Jesus. Ugh.
and it was the final boss took us about, I want to say, probably around 80 tries.
Jesus.
But it's worth it, man. It's so much fun when you get it.
Yeah.
Oh
That
man,
feeling.
it's that same feeling with Dark Souls, man. When you finally beat it.
I
did
still
it.
play the Dark Souls games.
Never played them either. I think my favorite multiplayer game to like play with my friends, I would just say Call of Duty, but that's boring. So
Pick a game. There goes my phone. Pick
what
a game
you want?
specific.
What Call of Duty?
I told you he's only played Call of Duty.
Yeah. No. To play with like my
That's all he
friends,
plays.
like you guys and stuff, that's not Call of Duty. Probably.
Call of Duty Zombies.
I'm not a zombies person actually.
Different. It's in a different menu.
Um, Probably either Rainbow Six or Smite when all we play, because Infinite Warfare is fucking dog shit. I got everyone to play Smite, and that was so much fun. Ben hates it.
Smite is turbo trash.
The game,
I
it's
like
so
Smite when I'm winning,
bad.
and I hate Smite when
It's
I'm
so
losing.
bad. Exactly. I got Rob to play it yesterday. I'm like, yo, try it. He actually enjoyed it a little bit. He was getting smoked.
If you gotta pull up a web browser to build a character during a match, I ain't
Dude, you do
playing
that
it.
like the first
Just
2
get
times,
those-
then you realize what
get
you gotta
those
do,
pre-builds,
man.
man.
Like, yeah, you could do it for
Yeah.
you. You just gotta.
You have to memorize a shopping list.
Dude, it's not
To
that
play the
hard.
game.
It's not that hard, bro.
Yeah,
It's
neither is
6
it.
items.
Neither is memorizing a shopping list. Does it mean I want to? No.
Fair.
No, I want to.
I think Rainbow Six when we have like a full team though
I don't
might
like MOBAs
beat
in
out.
general.
That's
You know.
up there, but when I'm thinking about like memories of enjoying playing multiplayer games, like Siege is fun and I love Siege. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna play something after this.
Mm-hmm.
I have more positive and more like nostalgic memories.
I haven't broken any controllers playing Call of Duty Ghosts.
If we're
Maybe.
talking memories, man, I mean that's how I feel like with Destiny.
Yeah.
You know, when I booted up Destiny 2 for the first time, they give you the option to play as the character that you
From
played in
Destiny 1, yeah.
Yeah, but when you first load in, it reads your saves and sees if you have any Destiny 1 things, and it pulled up like all of the raids you did.
Yeah, it has
for the
everything. It
first
shows
time,
everything, yeah.
and it gives you and it's like this really cinematic thing where it's like, you know, these were the people that you did the raid with, and you know, it's
Oh
and
wow.
just this image of your characters all standing together, like, you know, in the boss room, and it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! I'd be lying if I said I didn't tear up a little bit seeing that
I'm
with
sure.
with all the guys that I don't talk to anymore because
It's
we've
like
all moved on from
it's
Destiny.
like last logged on 5 years ago.
It's exactly
Oh,
that, but
that
it's
was
like
great.
it's
Okay,
like
man.
it's that with like 30 different people
Yeah,
that I spent so
exactly.
much time with on Destiny.
Yeah.
So it's
All
yeah.
right. So now that we've talked about good games, let's talk about the game that left us all disappointed.
Brink.
Is that the game that left you the most disappointed? Is Brink
Brink,
Oh,
dude.
man, probably
Oh,
not the most
no.
the most
Probably
disappointed?
not.
Brink.
Oh.
The most disappointed. Like you were so fucking hyped to get this game, you buy it and you play it, and it's turbo dog shit.
Can I just say that Zach somehow did that, but didn't even.
He
do the
never bought Watch Dogs.
Bro, I've never seen a man more hyped for a game than,
and never
than your
bought
brother
it. And never played
for
it.
Watch Dogs. It was his wallpaper.
I know.
on his
It was
computer,
everything.
and he didn't buy the game.
Mm-mm.
It's like, look, it was an average game at best,
Mm-hmm.
and you still didn't buy it.
Yep. He still hasn't played it. He has it. He has the games. He never
I
played
have
them.
both of them on PC that I got
Watch
for
Dogs
free.
was my first plat. Watch Dogs was my first
Really?
platinum
Wow.
on PlayStation.
All right, Robbie. What game comes to
Now I
mind?
have like
What game comes to mind when you think
Man,
of a game that disappointed you?
so. Let me preface this. I pre-ordered the game. I bought the collector's edition for $200, and I, thank God, canceled the pre-order for it because the game was dog shit. Fallout 76.
I was about to say,
Oh,
you didn't get the backpack, bro.
Wait, did you
I-
get it? You
I
didn't get
am
it at
so
all?
glad-
Like you didn't get any of the collector stuff?
I
Nothing.
canceled it.
Okay.
After I saw some people talk about it on YouTube, I was like, wait,
Yeah,
a
everyone
minute,
hated that.
this is the game.
That game was
'Cause
one of the worst
here's the thing.
launches I've ever seen.
On announcement, I pre-ordered the
I
special
know.
edition.
I remember that.
The
I'm pretty sure
$200
you and Sarah did it. You
I
and
was-
Sarah both got it.
Because I was like, dude, Fallout with friends? That sounds amazing. Like, I love everything about that.
16 times the detail. It just works.
It just didn't.
I would actually recommend watching Internet Historian has a really good video about it's from the announcement of Fallout 76 to its release and how literally at every attempt where they could have fixed something, they just made it worse. Whether it was promising stuff that wasn't true, the power armor edition, the bag that it came with,
Oh my
was
gosh,
just an
Shiki's
absolute
here.
joke. The
Everyone's here.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know.
Was it the
Hello,
Nuka-Cola
everyone.
bottles that were like
Shiki Oshlaka
completely
Gummy.
there was like a
Yenbad.
prop
Hello,
bottle you
everyone.
could buy, and
Appreciate
it was
you.
completely just
Maybe.
fraudulent.
Oh my
I know
goodness.
the
Everybody's
big
here.
draw was
I'm nervous now.
the big draw for the collector's edition for me was the power armor helmet. It was a T-51 power armor helmet, which, by the way,
Yeah, that
is
looks
my favorite
sick.
power
That
armor
looks
in
sick.
series.
Nick,
That's my favorite
I
one
want
in the
you to
series,
pull up a
51.
picture of like the promotional material for the power armor edition and what people actually got for the bag that it came with.
You want me to do put on the stream?
Well, no, at least you
And-
pull it up for yourself.
and-
What is it called? Power armor?
Edition,
Yeah, power armor.
and then look up like the bag. And
Fallout
hopefully-
76.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if I look up Power Armor Edition bag, the first one is the promo picture, and the second one is the actual bag you get. Like, I'm pretty sure the bag that my school gave me that my laptop came in is higher quality than this.
Oh,
And the
yeah,
draw-
that looks like shit.
Yeah, and that's not the promotional pictures were atrocious. And by
Yikes.
the way, here's the best part. You want to know what Bethesda did? They were like, "We're so sorry about how bad the bags are. We're gonna give you $5 of in-game currency." First of all, so you have to use the game. So if you return the game,
Yeah.
$5, by the way,
Oh,
$5
boy.
for the in-game store.
That's
Oh,
it.
it was
So,
so bad.
I also heard the power armor helmets. Some of them had asbestos
No.
in them.
No way, bro.
Yeah,
I've breathed in
Yeah.
some asbestos. It ain't good. All right.
No way.
so there's that, and also the Atom store, as they call it. Where
You
you
get 500 atoms.
500, which you can't get anything in the store for 500 atoms. Like nothing.
A hat was like 800, right?
There was one of my favorite Angry Joe quotes, because he did a lot of videos on 76, was you could get blue power armor, like the paint for it, not the actual power armor, just the paint for it,
Yeah.
for $22. And he's like, $22 for fucking blue? For blue? Just
Shit.
blowing up.
I wanted red.
Well, that one's 25.
That's tragic. All right,
Yeah,
Ben.
no,
Ben.
They were just out of money, though. That's what it turned out to
Yeah.
be. They just were out of money. This was their cash grab game. They just wanted to make anything off of this game.
And it was ass.
And now, Microsoft bought them. So
Yep. So Ben, what is the game that left you the most disappointed?
That is at the very least, because I
One
don't
of
really have
them.
a definite answer right now. I'm gonna say the ending of the Call of Duty Ghost campaign. That's what I'm starting with because I can't think of a full game. But spoiler warnings, I guess. So there's the villain Rourke. First of all, he gets shot in the chest, then hit with a fire hydrant, then shot again, sunk to the bottom of a lake, and you're like, "We did it, we won!" And then the credits roll, and then there's an after credit scene, and then he somehow gets on the
He's
beach
alive.
before you, drags you away, and says you're gonna become a villain because he got brainwashed. Like you find out because he used to be a good guy, but he got brainwashed. He goes, "I'm gonna brainwash you." It drags you away, and that's the end. That's the end of the campaign.
Call of Duty Ghost 2 coming to a theater near you. Kidding.
Yeah, and it's like, what?
the Darth Maul.
And honestly, we never got a Ghost 2.
Should have.
And so it's like
Would have been
so
better than
at-
fucking Modern
so
Warfare 2019.
if I can get an
Game's
answer,
ass.
if I can
Game's
come up with an
ass.
answer,
I disagree
Game's
entirely.
ass. Game
Your
is
ass.
ass. That is my game. That's my answer. Game that disappointed me the most. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019.
How could you even say that? The gunplay in that game was top notch.
That's it.
Ground war
here,
was
That's
amazing.
it. That's it.
I
It
have my
introduced
answer.
The
Warzone.
guns were the only thing that were good. Warzone, I'm not even counting. That is a separate identity. That is not Modern Warfare.
It is Modern Warfare.
my answer, by the way.
Okay, what's your answer?
Call of Duty from the years 2017 to 2021.
So starting from jetpacks to now.
What Nick? What year did Advanced Warfare come out?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. Don't say that.
15?
No. Infinite. I'm saying Infinite Warfare onwards. I have been disappointed
Oh.
to a degree by every single game.
Black Ops 4 was amazing.
Black Ops 4 is good. World War II's dog shit.
Okay, look, Infinite Warfare. The only I still haven't played the campaign yet.
That's
I
the
heard it's really
only.
good.
That is the only Call of Duty I didn't play.
I only played it for gun game. I think I'm top. I'm pretty up there for the for gun game because
Mhm.
it did gun game really well. That's about it. World War II was just
It made me
atrocious.
sad every time I loaded up that game. It was so dark.
They were so snobby about loot boxes. You got to watch other people open.
Oh
them.
my
my
god!
God,
I remember
and,
that. That was bad.
I didn't really care for Black Ops 4. I didn't like that they kept abilities.
You don't like
I-
the specialists?
I don't
love
like
it.
special.
I love the
didn't
specialists.
like-
too.
I didn't
I
like
like 'em.
stimming. I
Stimming
hated
was stupid.
stimming.
I didn't
I
like
liked
stimming.
that.
Like,
I liked that. That was
I
cool.
liked it, but the fact that you could just run the stim thing that made you be, oh, I could do it every 2 seconds. You're never one shot. That means my callout's always wrong. Not wrong 80% of the time.
It's inappropriate. The fact that they were like, guys, there's a story here, and it's like, there's 3 cutscenes, and
Oh,
we
that's the one with the
didn't
no
really-
campaign.
Yeah,
There
and
was.
all
Yeah, there was no.
they had like 5 cutscenes, and they basically said, oh well, we just cloned everybody. That's the story.
Wait,
They
actually?
cloned-
All the
they
specialists
cloned-
are clones?
No, they
Oh.
because this is future that like Woods, Mason, they're all dead. Like it's just that far in the future. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter if they died in campaigns or not. They cloned Woods. They cloned Mason. Mason is a vegetable for some reason. They cloned Menendez. Apparently, in a comic, the daughter of or the granddaughter of Mason is then sleeping with the clone of Menendez. Menendez takes over again. It's like, just give me a campaign then. If you're gonna not make sense like Black Ops 3, just give me a campaign and do it again.
That's awesome.
Let's see. What was after that one? What was after Black Ops?
Black
4?
Ops 4, after Black Ops 4 came Modern Warfare 2019.
The campaign was really
Worst
good.
Call of Duty ever created.
Warzone
Back
was
to back, great game.
okay.
Cap.
The multiplayer was fun.
Dog
for
shit.
me. It was fun
I think
for me
Cold
because
War
I am
sucks.
one of Cold War.
Robbie likes his safe places, bro. That's all I'm hearing.
I'm very irritated with Cold War because you can tell that Treyarch definitely had to crunch to finish it because there are so many shared assets and design ideas with Modern Warfare 2019.
Well, it was Sledgehammer's game at first, and they had to come in a
Yeah.
year and a half in and be like, hey, we're taking over now.
It's like that one the popular GIF that they use from the show Community where Tom Glover walks in and with the pizzas and everything's on fire.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
like,
much.
"Hey,
That's
hey,
pretty much
Sledgehammer,
what
how's your
happened.
game going?" And they're like, you can see the devs like
Just-
rocking back and like, what happened? We tried to make World War II again.
We tried World War III, but it hadn't happened yet, so I don't know what to do.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 did it, and they did it fine.
Oh, I know. Modern Warfare 3
But-
is fantastic.
But yeah, I've just been I maybe have in multiplayer I maybe have 5 hours.
Yeah.
You can't pay me
Yeah.
to play that
I
game.
can't
I'm
do
just-
the multiplayer. in the game. Yeah.
And because
No,
you
I
guys
can't.
know how I am, me especially with like me and Riley, we just love spamming RPGs and irritating people.
Mhm.
You can direct impact somebody with an RPG.
Yeah, Cold
without-
War flak
without
jacket is
flak jacket.
busted.
Without flak
Oh,
jacket,
I
you'll
know.
get
It's
it.
terrible.
It's like
But
look,
it's so bad.
I understand you're supposed to weapon balance, and it shouldn't be overpowered to just fling a rocket at somebody and kill them from and have like an atom bomb size radius of it. But this dude just tanked.
You can
an
direct
RPG
impact
round.
them, and you'll get a
Dude,
hit marker.
This man just tanked a rocket-propelled grenade to the face.
Yeah.
Got a hit marker, and then he flips. He turns around and uses a 9mm submachine gun and hits me 3 times and kills me. It's like,
Yep.
nah, I'm sorry, we're done here.
Yeah. All right. So to wrap up the podcast, we're going to figure out what everyone's playing right now.
I thought we were gonna get into the political section.
Oh no.
No. So what games is everyone playing right now? Robbie.
Me?
Yep.
I'm not playing anything, honestly.
You don't have a singular game that you're hopping on like every day. You're like, yo, I'm ready to play this game right now.
No, I've been watching anime. If I'm
Nope.
being honest.
Fair enough. Good answer.
Hell yeah.
Good answer. Play
And
Smite
I've
with
been,
play Smite with me and Rob.
I've been prepping for our D&D campaign as well, so
Oh.
you know.
Facts. I'm working on my backstory. I did
Yeah,
my
you
homework.
better
I'm
be,
doing my
'cause I want to
homework.
incorporate it
I'm doing
somehow,
my
so-
homework.
All right, you better
All right,
be.
Ben, what games are you playing?
My favorite game I'm playing right now is just scrolling up and down my Steam library and never picking a game. No, for real though.
Cap.
My my brother and all of his friends just picked up Siege on PC, so I'm playing that a little bit more. I kind of dropped it the past few days because of moving back to school. I'm
Mhm.
probably gonna pick it back up tonight. I just got VR a month ago, so I've been trying some VR games. Shane
Mhm.
actually just bought me a game. I believe the name is. Oh, I forgot that. It's not Breakout.
Some 1v1
Reach Out. It's like a 1v1
dueling.
like dueling. It's
Yeah.
basically like a literally like a shooter dueling game. It's very
Yeah.
cool. I've been playing a lot of cringy as it is. I've been playing a lot of VR chat. I kind of find it entertaining, especially because
It can be funny. It can be funny.
I have a full Spartan armor that
Yeah.
has a functioning sniper rifle, so I'll just go up to all the anime girls fondling each other and just load the snipers pointed at them.
Whoa.
I've been playing hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really fun one, just to like spawn in the firing range and just pick a weird gun and build it. That's really about it, I'd say. I'm looking to get into some more games. I know like Epic Games just gave me 15 games for free over the course
Wait,
of the
Battlefront
holidays.
2, 2017 or
Monster
whatever.
Hunter?
I just no.
Has it came out yet? I don't think Monster Hunter's out yet.
Wasn't that one of the free games?
It's not yet.
No,
That first list was completely none of those games were on that list.
Oh.
Man,
No,
okay.
that list of games was phenomenal. That was like it had Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, that was too good to be true.
It had Horizon Zero Dawn on it. That came out on PC literally 4 months ago. Like,
Yeah, that was too good to be true. I didn't
no,
believe
it was a pretty bad list, not gonna lie. It was a
Mhm.
lot of indie games, but it's like, okay, I can't complain. It's 15 my Epic Games library is over 100 games now, and I
Mhm.
bought one of them and it was Uno, and I bought it on sale. I can't complain. But also actually I did, and I didn't pick it back up, but I bought because you told me, Nick, to get Squadrons because it has VR support.
Yeah,
I'm not a person who likes flights like Flight Simulator, like
it's
flight
Star
games,
Wars though,
but it's Star Wars
and it's
Um,
fun.
like,
Andy's
pick that
actually
up.
disgusting at it, and he's really good.
Really. But when I was about to buy it,
I'm
I saw that
ass.
there was a bundle. There was a bundle for Squadrons, Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition,
Mhm.
and Jedi Fallen Order. I have Battlefront 2 for the PS4, but
Yeah.
I don't play the PS4 anymore, and I haven't played Fallen Order yet. And it was all of those for like $45, and I went, okay, so
Yeah.
I need to pick up
Robbie,
Fallen Order
don't.
again.
Don't
Fallen
do it.
Order is my
Oh my God.
unpopular opinion game. I think it's
Ah.
bad. I don't like
He
it.
doesn't like it.
So far it seems like it's like
The
I'd
combat could have been better. I'm a fan of the story, but in the world,
Yeah,
it looks
exactly, like, I
beautiful.
would've-
It's just the combat
just-
could have been better.
I would have just watched.
So the entire game.
What's the YouTube channel?
Bro,
The
it's the
sword
thing.
fighter,
It's the
right?
fact that you don't even have to like do your. Like, all you have to do is block, bro. You'll win the game. Like, that's the
They
bad
just
part
tried
about
to
it.
be Dark Souls, and they're not Dark Souls, and they're not good at doing a Dark Souls game.
Well,
It's just not.
I just
Lucasfilm now has its own gaming division, so
Should be
hopefully
good.
games will be better.
Canonize Star Wars Demolition, please.
The games I'm playing right now are, I mean, I got Cold War playoffs for the UMG ladder this Friday. Hopefully win a couple hundred beans.
Can they give me another box? I want them to give me another box.
I'm trying to get on their ass. It's not them. I'm trying to get them to start doing tournaments again, and they're like, "Oh, it's coming." I'm like, "Yeah, when? So it's fucking Christmas." But okay. I'm just guessing they're trying to get another sponsor, so I don't know if it'll be Totino's again, but that'd be sick.
So
if
I'm
it
getting a
was.
new box. Is what you're saying.
It could be a new box, yeah.
Imagine a game fuel box.
Playing Call of Duty. I played a lot of Valorant lately. The new season came out. I'm probably playing that after this. And then I just picked up Smite again because World Championship just happened. I'm like, dude, that game is actually so much fun, but it's so bad at the same time. But it's like, gotta play it sometimes. So those are the games I'm playing.
Neat.
All right.
We think
Gotta
that's
play-
a
Gotta all hop on a game, man. I can't play
Yeah.
anything right.
I said, look, like I understand that not everybody has VR chat, but if VR chat is supported like on non-VR, and I think it'd be funny just to completely raid a room and just take it over. That's like, I feel like we're the kind of stupid idiots to do that. Like I have an SCP security officer skin where you can program it to like have the gun in your hand, and some dude was in a server, made all of us switch to that one, and we just raided a server and just started blasting in the server. I
Wait,
I
Ben.
think it would be a fun shenanigan. What?
Ben, did you play Terra?
Terra's not good.
No, I'm not talking about the.
Yes, I did play Terra.
Do
at
you
the end of
remember the-
2018.
Do you remember the horses? What you
Oh
could do
god,
with
the
them?
horses, the spammable horses.
'Cause I just want that in VR chat.
Okay. All
We
right.
could totally. You can make your own character. We could totally find a way to
Oh
do
my
that.
God, dude.
All right. Let me
it's
close this out unless y'all have any closing comments.
So
Game
about
Fuel
the modern.
sponsor,
Oh,
please.
yeah, okay.
What did
That-
you just
that-
say?
He said Game Fuel sponsor, and I was about to be like, so talking about the modern U.S. government.
Please.
Game
I'll
Fuel.
do anything.
Ignore the can. Ignore the can. Just look at this.
Game Fuel, please sponsor me. I'll do it for free. Just send me Game Fuel. Now that's all you gotta do.
I feel like that's not what free is, Nick.
Well, it's free to me because I'm not paying anything, and they're getting free advertisement.
You are literally the definition of r/4 exposure, bro.
Okay.
I won't pay you to do this $200 art piece for me. I'll just tweet it out, even though I have 17 followers and I'm
Yeah.
15 of them.
Yeah. All right, guys. So check out the podcast on Spotify. Hopefully, I can figure that out. And then also follow the Main Menu Twitter account at @themainmenu_. Follow Ben on Twitter and on Twitch at I don't know your Twitter and Twitch.
Twitter and Twitch is WildEOTV, WLDEOTV. I usually just play children's card games against adults.
Robbie,
Yes.
where can we find you at?
Arkive TV on Twitch. I don't stream though, so you're gonna be following someone who doesn't do anything.
I'm surprised
Uh,
I'm surprised you didn't revive your moist critical
If-
meme.
Yeah, I'm giving people a real one, but
Okay.
if you do want to though, Moist Critical on Twitch is another good choice to follow.
Yeah, for reference, to those of you who are listening, he would every time he was in my stream, like talking to me, he would shout out Moist Critical and say it was him. He's like, guys, check out my channel, and he would link it in the chat and just it'd just be the critical. I'm like,
Dude,
sure.
he's the
Sure.
best, man. The
Aw.
Moist man himself.
He actually, yeah, he's the reason I actually follow Christianity
Okay.
because he's Jesus. What can I say?
Fair enough.
Jesus.
All right.
Jesus.
Shaking my head.
SMH my head.
All right. We'll see you guys next week with a new episode. Goodbye.
Later,
Bye-bye.
gamers.